Previously on Bad Summer.
Damn, is that like our boss? Oh! Is everyone in this game hot? Oh god. Oh well, continue work as normal, I suppose. Ooh. Oh. Hello, hello. It's Memento, and welcome to part 2 of Bad Summer, the extended demo. Well, it's going to be 3 parts. It's going to be 3 parts, it looks like. But in part 1, we met the very sexy Oliver, his very sexy boyfriend cleaner. We solved a lot of anomaly cases. I didn't do a great job about it because I let morality take over. And, hey, guess what? We get to go to summer camp in this one. And I'm excited. I can't wait any longer. We have to get into it. So pretty.
The summer of 1999 was the hottest I ever experienced. The muted glow of dawn shed but a feeble light over the misty woods. The wide, tree-lined street was eerily empty at such an hour. The entire world was fast asleep, and here I was at the first light of day, alone at a deserted bus stop. It was lonely here, uncomfortably quiet. I couldn't shake this irrational feeling that some hungry predator was going to jump from the darkness and take a chunk out of me. Not like I could run far in a dress like this. The weak, flickering light overhead only added to my jitters. There was something about this neck of the woods that freaked me out. Part of me was itching to pack up and head home. Applying for this job was a stupid idea. I was out of my element, out of my comfort zone, and in over my head. My knowledge of the countryside and outdoor living was zero. Stupid me, trying to get away from my parents, that I threw myself into a worse situation, working at a summer camp in the middle of absolute nowhere. Bear Ridge Summer Camp, your next adventure starts here. It seemed like a nice way to disconnect from the stress of the modern world and reconnect with nature. An escape from reality, from life at home, at least for a little while. A cool breeze blowing through my hair, my fingers strummed over my acoustic guitar. Just something to fill the silence. Anything to fill the silence. Kitty! A cat in the wilds of Bear Ridge Mountains? And at the bus stop of all places? What on earth is it doing here? Hi, Nadia! A hint of mystery surrounded the four-legged creature. It looks like its name is Nadia. After some time admiring the cat from a safe distance, I was feeling more than a little restless. What was taking the bus so long? Was it normal for it to run this late? Concerned, I rooted through my dress pocket for my cell phone and dialed my boss's number. I wasn't too far from camp. Maybe he could drive out and pick me up. He answered on the second ring, thankfully.
What do you want?
I paused, surprised by how irritable he sounded. He was a lot nicer during the interview. Hey, the bus is late, and I've been waiting here for close to an hour now.
Why is the fact you're stranded my problem?
Alright, Ian, you're pretty fucking rude.
Well, I was hoping you could, come pick me up, if it's not too much trouble. Being out by myself makes me really nervous. I'm not really used to the woods, and...
Too damn bad.
Did he just hang up on me? My stomach dropped to my toes. Wow, what a jerk. I shivered, the morning chills seeping through my dress. Another shiver racked my body, this one less from the cold and more from frustration. This sucked. Waiting for the bus that may never come, dealing with a boss who treated me like an afterthought. Was it worth it? All this for a minimum wage check and some time away from home. Fine. Headlights pierced the mist. The large, weathered wheels of a bus squeaked along the bumpy road. Finally. The clunky gas guzzler had arrived, a one-way trip to the mountains of Bear Ridge. The bus squealed into the stop before me. The folding doors opened to the smiling face of the driver, an old bald man missing a few teeth. Packing my guitar into its case, I forced a smile, then hurried up the short set of stairs with my luggage. It's our friends?
Gazing down the narrow aisle of divided seats, I locked eyes with 4 attractive strangers. All of them looked around my age. There was only one reason a group of teenagers would be huddled on a bus at such an ungodly hour, venturing deep into the remote wilderness of upstate New Empress. My coworkers, 2 boys and 2 girls, embarking on this crazy, bumpy ride alongside me. It was oddly comforting knowing I wouldn't have to suffer alone for the rest of the trip. The bus doors closed, and the driver stepped on the gas. No turning back now. Who should I sit next to? Survivalist. Ooh. I found the first available seat on the bus and slumped into it, dropping my backpack beside me. My eyelids felt heavy from the long, exhausting journey from the city to the remote wilderness of Bear Ridge. I'd been awake since the break of dawn, and a brief nap seemed like a much-needed respite, just a few minutes to regain my energy. Hey!
Scoot over.
I gasped and jolted awake, startled by the sudden intrusion. The pink-haired stranger, my coworker I assumed, shoved herself into the seat next to me.
Please.
Wakey, wakey, sleepyhead. I need your help. Huh? Her voice lowered, hushed and secretive. You see that guy over there? That's totally not a stranger I just met 5 minutes ago. She pointed at the brown-haired stranger seated apart from everyone else, brooding hazel eyes fixed on the endless trees outside the window. I'm so in love with him.
So triggered.
Girl, I thought you were cool. We both stared at him for 2 full seconds before he noticed. His gaze flickered our way. Oh my god, he's looking at us. She averted her gaze, turning away and shrinking into her seat. She gave a subtle tug on my sleeve, a silent cue for me to look away. I followed her lead and dipped low as well, instinctively mimicking her movement. Do you think he noticed us? I hazarded a look over my shoulder, meeting his gaze. Yep, he definitely noticed us staring. No, no way. She let out an exaggerated sigh of relief. Good.
Hey.
I'm Candace, by the way, but everyone calls me Candy.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Jenny, but everyone calls me Jenny. You said you need my help?
I want to make that guy jealous, and you're gonna help me.
Alright. You want to make out? My gaze shifted between Candy and her crush. She appeared bubbly, high-spirited, full of life. Her crush, not so much. I didn't expect this demo to be so long. His arms crossed over his chest and lips pressed into a fine line. He seemed distant and withdrawn, unapproachable. They were absolute opposites. Probably not the best pair. I would know, my parents being a prime example. No. Sorry, I'd rather not get involved. No offense. Alright, well that's rude. A frown crossed her face. Her lips curled into a pout. She looked wounded by my refusal to take part in her scheme.
Please.
I'd never been in a real relationship. Isn't that pathetic? My chest tightened. I never had one either. I guess we're both pathetic. Oh, come on. I'll help her. How can I possibly help you? Her lips twisted into a wide, delighted smile. She had looped her arm around mine.
You're going to be my girlfriend.
Ah, yeah! I called it. My jaw dropped. Not my real girlfriend, my fake one. We're gonna fake date. Why? How would that help you? Have you never read a single issue of Teen Politan? The best way to attract a mate is to make them jealous. Duh. I stared at her blankly. Teen Politan? I wouldn't take relationship advice from a magazine, especially one that uses the word mate. I'm not a complete idiot. I also did a reading with tarot, and the results are awesome. I'm gonna have the best summer romance ever. She stole another glance at her crush. I think his name is Andrew. Wait, no. Is it Anthony? She paused for a moment, biting her lower lip in thought. It's Andre. His name is Andre. I'm sure of it. Crap, how could I forget my future boyfriend's name? Quick, pretend I said something funny. She burst out into obnoxious forced laughter, eyes darting our way, her hysterics disturbing the entire bus. I managed a tight, awkward chuckle, playing the part best I could, all the while silently wishing for the floor to open up and swallow me whole. So, I cleared my throat, thinking of something to talk about, anything to stop her from drawing so much attention to us. Excited for summer camp? I'm not a camper. I'm totally an adult now. Legal. Yeah, I already assumed that. Campers don't show up for a few more days. We're all here early for training. Right, I knew that. Candy coughed to cover up a laugh. It's just kind of weird. For years, I've been a camper at Bear Ridge, and now I'm a counselor. Really moving up in the world. Still processing it all. Yeah, I'm still processing the whole working a job thing, too. It's always been a dream of mine to teach music, and now I get paid to do it. Oh, shit, it's me. What about you? What about me? What's your role at the camp? Oh, Mr. Matthews said he'd assign me when I got there. Really? Let me leave it alone. She looks unhappy. Want to see my tarot cards? The sudden change of subject sent me for a loop. Your tarot cards? Candy reached into her colorful backpack, decorated with pinned buttons and a cute Hello Kitty keychain dangling from the zipper. She retrieved a deck from the side pocket, the back of the cards adorned with an intricate pattern, reminiscent of ancient tapestries. With practiced ease, she shuffled the deck, then drew 3 cards for me to choose from. Go on, pick a card and I'll give you a quick reading. Word of caution, I'm a newbie at this. I could use the practice. So, what do you want to know more about? Your past, your present, or future? Choose one. Definitely future. Future. It's gotta be.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. What? Is it bad? Let's just use a different one.
No.
No, I want to know what it means. Tell me. Fine. The tower, that's not a good one. It's like the worst one you can get. I frowned. Not the reading I was hoping for. This card represents sudden upheaval, destruction, and for lack of a better term, chaos. A big change is coming. Soon, you'll be facing a major life event that'll shake your world. That'll challenge you like never before. But remember, the tower often leads to rebirth. Out of the ashes, something newer and stronger can rise. At least, that's what I think it means. Could be wrong. My eyes started to Candy's shoulder. Holy crap. You have a spider on you. Candy yelped, nearly jumping out of her seat. A spider? Where? Where is it? Hold on. I flicked it off her shoulder. Oh! Ah! The spider landed right on Andre's face. He panicked, quickly swatting the bug away. Candy and I burst into a fit of giggles. Oh my god, you saved my life. In one forward motion, I was in Candy's arms. She hugged me in a tight, clinging embrace. I froze, my heart fluttering wildly in my chest. The sudden intimacy was forward and totally out of my comfort zone. Oh my god, we actually love her. But I couldn't deny the warmth blooming in my chest. Oh my god, lesbian awakening. It felt nice being held like this. Girl. Candy had a calming energy, a reassuring presence. In her arms, everything felt right. Like all my uncertainties and worries were insignificant. Like she had the power to ward all my fears away in an instant. The bus rolled into a halt at the next stop. Candy and I broke our hug, brought back to reality by the vehicle's jerky movement. The double doors opened and an older, scraggly man boarded. He was graceless as he limped through the aisle with what I presumed to be a bad leg. Tall, with a full head of unkempt gray hair, beady black eyes, a baggy, dirt-stained clothes, he looked like a homeless man down on his luck. It was a small miracle he could even afford a bus ticket. The poor guy seemed sickly, barely holding on by a thread. His clothes carried a terrible odor, and the stench intensified the further he moved into the bus. The driver didn't seem to mind, and Candy didn't seem to notice, still making googly eyes at Andre. Oh, we're the only one who sees him. I kept my head down as he passed by, fighting the urge to cover my nose. There was no need to be rude. Hopefully the man's misfortune turned around for the better soon. Ooh. You. I locked eyes with the homeless man's pale, haggard gaze. He hovered over my seat, glaring into the very depths of my soul. I went stiff. A sudden, inexplicable chill swept over me, sending goosebumps racing over my skin. I huddled closer to Candy, my trembling body seeking out any shred of protection I could find.
You're making a mistake. Turn back before it's too late.
I tried. It gave me a game over. He grinned manically, spittle flying around his wrinkled mouth. His eyes were wide and crazed. He moved a hand to the inner pocket of his coat. I gasped at the glint of something silver. Was that a knife? Oh! I didn't expect quick time events. Ah! Andre appeared in an instant, standing between us and the terrifying knife-wielding bum like a shield, fierce and protective. Not a single glimpse of fear in his eyes. He wasn't a stranger to confrontation, and I was more than thankful for it. His voice was low and sharp, a warning slicing through the air. Yo. The bum sneered, muttering something unintelligible. His gaze shifted from me to Andre. I barely had time to breathe before Andre struck, fist swinging with brutal precision. Woo!
Down you go.
Oh shit.
Fight!
Oh shit. What do you mean? What do I have to do? Oh, nailed it.
Take him out!
Finish him!
Knockout!
Yeah? The sounds were sickening. Fist against flesh. A dull thud as the bum staggered back, his face bruised and battered, beginning to bleed profusely. The bus fell silent. Andre landed blow after blow, the bum crumpling beneath him, blood splattering on the floor. My breath hitched, caught somewhere between gratitude and horror. Andre's strikes were fierce, almost animalistic. He didn't stop. Didn't hesitate. His anger was a living, breathing thing, raw and unrestrained. That's enough.
Don't think so.
A blonde-haired girl intervened, her voice cutting through all the commotion. She moved from her seat forward toward the fight in a few quick strides, her lips pressed into a tight, disapproving grimace. The bum was nearly unconscious, his glassy eyes glazed, half-lidded from the brutal attack. Andre struck him one last time for good measure, then stepped back. His chest heaving, he looked out at the beaten bum sprawled on the ground, now a bloody, broken mess. The bum whimpered, too weak to rise, and something cold, almost indifferent, passed over Andre's face. The bus screeched into a hard stop. Candy lunged for my arm, clinging to me as the tension mounted. The driver glanced over his shoulder, his teeth clenched.
Stop it!
The hell's going on back there? His eyes started between the beaten-down bum and Andre.
Please stop!
Despite the bus driver's warnings, Andre hit the bum again, twice. The driver stabbed a finger at Andre. That's it! Get off my bus! An uncomfortable silence filled the space. There was nothing out there but miles and miles of trees and road. Don't make me repeat myself. I ain't starting this bus until you're gone. I opened my mouth to speak in his defense, but the blonde cut me off swiftly.
Don't think so.
You heard the driver. It's a 3-mile walk to camp from here. Everyone shouldn't have to suffer because of you. If you have enough energy to beat down a bum, I'm sure you have enough energy to hike 3 miles to camp. The look Andre shot the blonde was lethal. For a moment, he looked as if he might argue, but then he exhaled sharply, visibly deflating, the fight draining from his posture. He straightened, casting one last glance at the crumpled bum. I was at a loss of words, stunned by his violent nature. He moved towards the door, the driver watching him like a hawk. The bus door swung open. He left without looking back. His silhouette faded into the early morning light, disappearing beyond the glare of the sunlit street. The doors closed with a hiss, sealing him on the other side. Before I could fully process what had happened, Candy was already on her feet. Andre, wait up! but the thought of her out there alone, possibly in danger, spurred me into action. I'm gonna follow her. Candy, wait, I'm coming with you. Candy froze. You would do that for me? Yeah, we're lesbian lovers now. I took her hand and nodded firmly. Yes. Candy brought out my impulsive side. I didn't know if it was a good thing, but it felt like the right thing. Stop making googly eyes at each other and make up your minds. You either stay or go. Choose one. It was an easy choice to make. We're out of here. With determined gleam in our eyes, hand in hand, we took the final step onto the pavement, together. Andre, where are you? Her voice echoed hauntingly in the vast stillness of the woods. We started walking, the crunch of our footsteps on the gravel the only sound besides the distant hum of the receding bus. The fog swirled around us, making it hard to see more than a few feet ahead. A scream pierced the silence, cutting through the fog like a knife. It was close, very close. It sounded like Andre. Oh shit. Bad summer.
It started the summer of 1999.
Uh-huh. Tell me more. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, she's so cute. Uh-huh. Ooh.
Bad summer.
Holy shit, that was amazing. Wow.
Oliver, your shift was over hours ago. Go home. Rest. There is always tomorrow.
Rest? Someone is behind these brutal murders, and I'll uncover the truth, even if it kills me.
Holy shit. I wonder if that thing in the hallway is Jenny. Day 2? There's more? Extended demo. Well, that makes sense now. I didn't know what I expected, but it wasn't that. It wasn't that at all. The music is stunning. The characters are really cool. The parallel storyline that's definitely going to connect. I think that's Jenny who's in the back. The world, this is so cool. This is so freaking cool. Oh my god, I can't wait to play more of this. This is definitely going to be like a multi-part video. This is a very long demo, but oh my god. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, there's gonna be more. It's gonna be, it looks like at least 3 parts at this rate. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave a nice little comment, and maybe even subscribe so that you can know when I upload a new video. And with that being said, have a fantastic rest of your night, guys. Ready, steady, bye! Honestly, I'm pretty sure we're the Jane Doe, so, go home. I packed up my guitar and turned away from the bus stop, leaving with my dignity intact. Maybe I'll work retail, less bugs, and who knows, maybe customer service isn't as bad as everyone claims. There's always next year. I'm going home. Screw it. 2 weeks